contest is scheduled for one fall. Is a main event of the evening cage match. About to make his way to the ring. Standing 6'4", weighing at 338 pounds. The Monster Abyss. And his tag team partners, Legend and Northcutt, the Red Shirt Security.
The muscle behind the mouth of the TNA management consultant Don Callis. They're in this steel cage match for one reason, and one reason only. Callis is positive that man Abyss, along with Kevin Northcutt and Legend, can physically dominate Raven in the Gathering, and in the process, in the mind of Don Callis, eliminate Raven once and for all from the world's title picture. Good luck.
And their opponent, from the Bowery, this is Raven. And his tag team partners, CM Punk and Julio Dinero. They are the Gathering.
This is it, dog.
And everything.
Here we go.
Tables,
You're right.
crutches, garbage cans, trays. Jerry Porras, you better get the hell out of there. You're going to get killed.
It's all part of what Raven promised. You already said bloodbath, and this is it. Final roadblock in the series of roadblocks that have positioned in the path of Raven. Anything to deny him the chance to fulfill his destiny in winning the World's Championship. But Don, a win tonight right here. Oh, as they put the padlock in place in the six-man steel cage match for Raven in the Gathering, it assures him of a chance to get a World's title match.
I'm going to tell you something. You think about Raven and how demonic and clever his brain is and how he plans things. You know he's got something in store, but I don't think I'd want to be cornered in this cage with Abyss and Legend and Northcutt. Not only the Monster Abyss, but Kevin Northcutt, a black belt in jiu-jitsu, a former bouncer in New Orleans who's been stabbed in many brawls. This guy is unbelievable. He's a brawler. This is the kind of place he would want.
And it has been all Abyss and all TNA red shirts here in the opening minute of this matchup. What a shot, man! Trash can lid from Abyss to the top of the head of Julio Dinero.
And Mike, I don't know if you can see this, but I can already see where Raven has been cut open already. Look!
And Julio as well. Julio Dinero has been busted wide open, and they drive him face first into the steel cage.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. They are stuck inside there. Oh my gosh, as I saw Kevin Northcutt smashing a garbage can there with the jagged edges now, that becomes a brutal weapon. Look at this. It is all Abyss and the Red Shirt Security thus far as Raven is trying to fight back over there in his corner.
Yeah, but check out CM Punk. CM
great.
Punk's having his face just turned into hamburger meat. Just they took him face first in there. You talk about an unforgiving steel cage.
I'll tell you what, there is so much inside there, too. I mean, this is going to be, Mike, this is going to be bloody. It's going to be violent.
It already is. Both of the above. Bloody, incredibly violent. Look at the blood flowing from the head of Raven.
Oh, my gosh, CM Punk was just hurled by Abyss into the steel cage. I thought the cage was going to come apart.
Julio Dinero, his head has already been split wide open. And Northcutt takes Julio by the face and again just raking his face across the steel. God.
I'll tell you what, Raven's going to be seeing his destiny flying away.
Look at this chain of this. I mean, Abyss is 6'8". He's over 300 pounds, and yet he's using a chain to wrap around the neck of CM Punk, and Raven tries to fight back.
Look at that, one after another. He's got the trays. He's got to do something. He needs to get over there and help CM Punk because Abyss is about to choke the life out of him.
Out of nowhere. Cheap shot. Low blow by Legend stops the offense from Raven.
Oh, unbelievable blow there by Kevin Northcutt.
Trash can shot, took the lid, drilled Julio Dinero in the top of the head. Again, think of the implications in this matchup. Raven and the Gathering, they just need a pin. They just need a win to allow Raven finally to get his shot at the NWA World's Heavyweight title.
You know, I'm looking at CM Punk out there and CM Punk is absolutely busted open. He is just bleeding profusely. All three of them are. But I look at CM Punk, and he's a guy who's more agile. So he needs the full ring to be able to use his athletic moves. He's stuck inside this cage with these monsters. CM Punk's gonna get killed.
You know, we also have to point out at the same time, and we mentioned it once earlier, but if Abyss and the Red Shirts are victorious, it eliminates Raven once and for all from the world's title picture.
How far will he fall down the ladder, Mike? It'll feel like something special has just been taken away, and it might even get him to the point where he'll be so depressed he won't know what to do. Oh, look at them, there they go! That's the teamwork we're used to seeing from these guys.
What a comeback by Raven in the Gathering. Raven, discus clothesline, takes down Abyss, believe it or not.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to be referee Rudy Charles right there inside that cage trap. Oh! All three super kicks, and they nailed all three of them.
You're right, meeting of the minds first, then the three well-timed kicks, and there was a well-placed low blow by Raven.
Another blow.
Triple super kick on Abyss.
That's how you stop them. They don't need garbage cans. They don't need chains. They're just going to use the feet that God gave them.
Little payback here for Raven on Abyss, 2 weeks in a row. He felt the pain, he felt the agony of that black hole slam from Abyss, and Raven still having problems with his rib area as he goes into this match. As Julio Dinero has got the chain, he's got it wrapped around his hand, and look at him drive that right hand with the chain wrapped around it into North Cut.
They're just taking it to him now. You mentioned Raven's ribs. I mean, he's lucky to be breathing after the 6'8", 350-pound monster Abyss squeezed the life out of him last week. But we've seen Raven come back from all odds. This guy has a destiny, and he wants. He was so long ago that he had his chance at the title, and now he's this close, he can smell it. A chance at the NWA Heavyweight Championship.
Well, Raven in the Gathering, they're using all of the weapons now against Abyss and the Red Shirts. Wow, look at Abyss. Did you see that? Just what it looked like. Raven the Gathering were going to take over in this match.
Oh, man,
Abyss
Legend
caught him with the kick, and now the Red Shirts are back on the attack.
Legend just blow by blow, just giving it to CM Punk. I think CM Punk used all the energy he had left. That was a great comeback by these guys, but now the tide has turned, Mike. Oh!
Wow. Face first goes Punk into one weapon, then a released German suplex on Julio Dinero on the opposite side of the ring.
I'll tell you what, though, Kevin Northcutt is busted wide open out there.
Well, Raven promised that it would be a bloodbath, and that's exactly what this steel cage match, with so much at stake, so many implications in this match, got him up in the...
Oh, God. Man, you can't get up from that. It broke his back.
Took him up in that torture rack type move and then drops down. Abyss on CM Punk. Now, Northcutt has got Julio Dinero. Raven in the Gathering in trouble here.
They're in
serious trouble.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that. First he takes him and drives him back first into the steel, and then he power bombs Julio down to the mat. That man,
blood
Kevin
running in his
Northcutt.
eyes, it doesn't bother him. He's been in many a brawl like this, in a confined area, in a bar in New Orleans where he's had to take it to 6 or 7 people at once. Kevin Northcutt is giving it to him as Abyss is giving it to CM Punk.
And now the Red Shirts, Northcutt and Legend. They've got a table. We're going to try and set up the table.
Well, Jeff Jarrett and Don Callis told them to make sure they took care of business, and they're doing it now.
That's exactly what they're doing. They have totally taken control of this match.
Oh, Mike, there's no way that Raven and the Gathering can come back from this. They're just not even getting a chance to catch their breath.
They have taken a serious beating.
What are they doing? They're setting up another chair.
No, that's a table.
Another table.
Well, they've got some kind of a plan in mind. I mean, they beat down Raven the Gathering to the point where they can afford to take this kind of time and double stack the tables.
What in the world?
They've got a double stack of tables inside the cage. Fans at the Asylum trying to cheer on Raven, trying to cheer on the Gathering with the knowledge of what's at stake here and how important this match is.
Oh no, they've got Dinero and they're setting him up on top. Setting him up on the slaughter as Legend goes to the top of the cage.
No, he's at the top rope, but
there he goes.
He is?
He is is
He
going.
is going to the top of the cage, my God! Legend up on
CM
top.
Punk trying to stop him before he creeps. Julio Dinero and me.
CM
Ruin his
Punk.
career for life.
Can CM Punk take down Legend from the top of the steel cage?
He's trying.
He did it.
Oh my God!
Great
Did you
move.
see that?
It was desperation, and you can see that he just crumbled in the corner after he did it. But CM Punk just saved Raven. He just saved Julio Dinero. He saved his team from a loss. Wait a minute, who's this from the back? I see somebody on the opposite side.
Kid Cash trying to climb up the cage. Somebody got him with bolt cutter. Who's that? It's Gilberti.
Here comes Eric Watts. Gilberti had bolt cutters. NWA Director of Authority, Eric Watts takes out Gilberti. Where did Kid Cash go?
I'm trying. Whoa,
Oh, it's Don Harris.
Don Harris came in and took care of Kid Cash.
Cash and Harris have had their problems in recent weeks, and Heavy D back with the black shirt security. He just eliminated Kid Cash from the picture.
Mike, there's Jeff Jarrett.
Not again.
No, somebody's trying to climb up.
Not
He's got
again.
something in his hands.
Jarrett,
When he just threw him into the ring.
what was that he
I
tossed in?
think it's handcuffs.
He just tossed in another pair of handcuffs. He tossed in two pairs of
They
handcuffs.
got Abyss though on top of the tables as CM Punk's going to the top of the
Oh
cage.
my God!
You gotta be kidding!
CM Punk
No way!
from the top of the cage.
No way!
No!
Oh my God! Unbelievable!
Here comes Sting!
Sting's got Jarrett.
Sting and AJ! Sting and AJ! This is it! Smell the title! Smell the title!
Raven's gonna get his shot as Sting and AJ come to the rescue.
The battle continues. Sting and AJ saved with the attack on Jarrett. What the hell's going on in the ring here?
I'll tell you what though, Northcutt's got handcuffs in his hand and he's beating everybody down with them. Kevin Northcutt has just nailed everybody with the handcuffs. Mike, it's so hard to try to follow all this action. Look at that.
What an incredible look. You see the replay of CM Punk off the top of the cage, driving Abyss through the tables, and now
Raven, Northcutt's handcuffed.
he's got Northcutt trapped. Red shirt, Abyss has already been taken out.
Yeah.
Won him.
3-on-1, they're gonna set it.
They won him.
3-on-1, they're gonna set
Abyss, can they put him away to guarantee Raven the title shot?
Look at them, just taking their turns. Is there anybody that can come in and save Abyss?
Jarrett tossed in the handcuffs and that backfired. Raven off the rope. Oh my God.
The black hole.
Third week in a row, the black hole slam by Abyss on Raven.
How in the hell did Abyss even get that black hole? I thought he was done after going through 2 tables.
But thank God Raven has the gathering. CM Punk, right hand rocks Abyss. Punk and Abyss battling. Julio on the opposite side, taking it to the red shirts. Raven's up. Raven's got a steel chair.
He told him he was planning on him, and he did.
That's it. Steel chair shot.
He's done it. He's done it.
He's a 3 count away from a title shot. Can they make the cover? Can they make the cover on Abyss? Wait a minute, gathering up. Gathering a little more payback. Oh yeah.
The concerto.
Stereo chair shot. Oh, God. Chair shots for Northcutt. Oh, another concerto, another stereo chair shot. And they're cheering Raven on.
Here we go.
Here comes a Raven effect. Here comes
ready?
What? Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, my God.
What the hell just happened?
What the hell?
What's going on? What?
I don't
The
get it.
winners of the match,
I don't get it.
the red shirts and the monster, Abyss.
Don, I don't get it.
The gathering just turned.
They've done the gathering. They've been fanatical in their devotion to Raven for months. They're spineless. They're gutless.
I can't believe
They just stabbed Raven in the back. They just destroyed his destiny. Damn them.
CM Punk and Julio Dinero, The Gathering. The Gathering, formerly under the spell of Raven branched out on their own, and I gotta say, Don West, these men have impressed me. They've taken everything thrown before them. Sandman, Balls Mahoney, Mikey Whipwreck, and Terry Funk, but they haven't faced Terry Funk and Raven yet.
Hey, we haven't even seen Raven yet.
And their opponents, first from the Double Cross Ranch in Amarillo, Texas, weighing 247 pounds, Terry Funk! The hardcore legend, middle-aged and crazy, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Terry Funk, and Double Cross Ranch indeed. I'm sure over the 30-year career of this former champion, he's lost just about every brain cell he had inside that cranium.
I just want to know, is Raven finally going to show up? Is he finally going to show up?
And his tag team partner from the Bowery, weighing 257 pounds, Raven! Yeah, he's here! Here he is! Raven is back! And take a look! Oh man, Julio Dinero just waffled Terry Funk with that chair. But Raven is back finally.
And look at Scott, you started to say it, I could tell. He's got wearing the skirt. I mean,
this is the way we remember Raven. When he first appeared on the wrestling scene, this is the Raven that cares about no one but Raven.
I'll tell you what, he's been gone for so long, and we've been speculating. Did Father Mitchell, who is conspicuous by his absence right now,
That's a good point. Where is the father?
did Father Mitchell get into Raven's head? And obviously Raven had to go reevaluate himself. He had to go figure out, because he took everything Father Mitchell could give him. Father Mitchell hung him, he burned him,
look at this
seared
one.
his head.
Oh, come on.
But Raven is back, he's back looking different.
He's crucifying CM Punk on the ropes, but Dinero breaks that up.
Terry Funk made good on his word. He got Raven back in the ring, but right now the gathering, they've been poised and ready for Raven for so long, and it's time for them to exact a little punishment in their eyes.
For so long, CM Punk and Julio Dinero rode Raven's coattails, and they had a terrific run here in NWA-TNA.
Well, Raven was just seconds away from a title shot, seconds away from his chance at Jeff Jarrett's title,
And his destiny.
And the gathering turned on him. And I think all of that came to fruition, and it was just too much for Raven to handle.
Julio. Now you see CM Punk. Oh, Terry Funk has been busted open. Good night.
Man, you are kidding. Terry Funk already bleeding.
Oh,
I mean, he's just... Come on! He said the youth of CM Punk is just going to be too much for Terry Funk.
and Terry, I'm really worried about Terry Funk.
Look at how CM Punk is just putting it right there where the blood's gushing.
What a bloody mess Terry Funk has turned into on the far side of the ring.
And outside the ring right now, Julio Dinero is just grinding Raven right into the... Look at him kicking him and just taking it to him outside of the ring.
This is rage. This is pent-up anger. This is venom being spewed all over Raven and Terry Funk by the gathering.
Oh, Terry Funk just absolutely wasn't prepared, I think, for what happened so quickly. I mean, they have just literally
Terry,
taken him out of this match.
That's as much blood loss as I've seen in TNA rings. Terry just,
And I gotta tell you, Scott, even though Raven looks different here, it just seems like right now we don't see the fire. We just don't see the fire from him. It started out looking that way, but Dinero's owning him over here.
What you got, Terry? Speaking of owning,
Look at this.
oh, the right hand. And Punk, Terry Funk. Funk war in the ring, turning bloody and brutal, and it's all one-sided so far.
Well, you got to realize that the confidence level of the gathering has got to be at an all-time high. Every week, no matter who's brought into the ring, they vanquish them like it's nothing. And quickly, I mean, we saw some matches there that were over 3 and 4 and 5 minutes. I mean, these guys, their confidence has got to be building and building every week.
You know, Raven's been gone from TNA rings for 6 weeks. I got to wonder, where is he he been up to?
Oh, yeah, what's going through his mind? His diabolical mind. But look at Terry Funk.
How does he do it? The hardcore legend. Suffering massive loss of blood.
Oh, the blood is just pouring down his face. There's just no way. How does this guy even have any blood left, Scott?
I don't know. I just don't know how Terry Funk does it. I don't know how he makes it to the ring night after night. Much less. Oh, and Terry Funk.
Blow after blow. Look at this.
And Raven still trying to make it back to the ring apron.
No substitute for experience, and he's got it as you see CM Punk coming in here.
Oh, spinning toe hold inside cradle.
Oh, somehow Funk was able to get out of it. Oh, but the loss of blood's got to be making him dizzy.
It's got to make him weak. It's got to make him lightheaded, dizzy, you name it. Terry Funk won the world title with the spinning toe hold. Tried it again. Or rather, Dinero, terrific counter into the inside cradle. And now Raven finally back on the ring apron.
CM Punk right there just put it right to Terry Funk. Had the knee right there. Look at CM Punk just rubbing it in his face.
Well, Terry Funk made the mistake of aligning himself with Raven. Oh, I know that Punk and Dinero have respect for what Terry Funk has done in this sport, but it doesn't matter. He's Raven's partner. He's going to get injured.
Oh, man, Dinero right here. Look at this. Just, showing no regard whatsoever for Terry Funk, for the former champion, the former NWA champion.
Shut up! Oh, Dinero. Look at Dinero's torso covered in Terry Funk's blood.
As you see Raven over there just spin, I don't know if he was ready to come back. Oh, he got the knee.
He did, Terry Funk. I thought he was unconscious, but he got the knee up into the small of the back of Julio, and Raven is finally back in the game. And the blood feud literally coming to a head, to a crescendo.
Oh, look at this. Terry Funk doesn't even know what quarter he's in. He's got the blood in his eyes.
He doesn't know what state he's in.
He's got the blood in his eyes. He looked over and he looked and CM Punk and thought it was Raven. Look at this. He's got to get turned around.
Well, Funk's at least back to a vertical base. Can he make it over? Tap to Raven. Here we go. Raven and CM Punk. Left and right and down goes Punk with a clothesline.
That's the Raven we remember. Look at the fire.
Oh, yeah.
Raven is just out of control.
This is the Raven we remember.
This is revenge.
Down goes Punk. Julio, big knee left from Raven.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, you see that? Little snot rag.
Oh, factory cleansing there right in the face of CM Punk.
Oh, man, Raven just waiting for his moment.
Bulldog and a lariat.
One by one right now. He's just letting him and CM Punk go out of the ring.
Over the top goes Raven and Punk.
Oh, and that gave Terry Funk new life as he's now taking
How
it
is
to
he
Julio
doing
Dinero.
this?
Look at this.
Sets him up with a standing guillotine. Now
He's got
rolls
him.
it.
Oh, wait a minute. No, look at this. They both just keep rolling each other.
It's the old Kiwi roll. Abe Jacobs, call your service.
Oh, good timing there by CM Punk. Just
count.
getting in there to break it up.
Terry Funk
What a kick!
has lost a lot of blood.
Did you see that kick?
Raven sets it.
Yes!
The Raven effect DDT.
He's got
Puts the near leg.
2, 3.
The winners of this match, Terry Funk and Raven.
He's done it.
Oh, and Punk just cut him off at his moment of glory.
Oh, wait a minute. This is too much. You lost the match.
Oh, wait a minute.
You can see this goes deeper than just a
Coming
winner
down the
alone.
ramp,
There he is.
Father James Mitchell. Again, as we said.
What's in his hand?
What's in his right hand?
I don't know.
That's a stun gun.
He's got a stun gun.
What in the world?
No way. Oh, he's done just about everything to Raven except this.
But Raven won the match. Raven and Terry Funk won the blood feud.
Why didn't he just shoot him and get it over with? Look at this.
God, listen to that.
No, Terry Funk came in and took the blow. Terry Funk took the blow for Raven.
Terry Funk, oh my God. Let's get some help out to Terry Funk. He didn't need that stun gun in the chest. We need help for Terry Funk. Raven, meanwhile, holding off together. Terry Funk.
That's the ultimate sacrifice, though. The ultimate sacrifice.
Oh, the blood feud continues. We're going to send it backstage to our colleague, Terry Taylor.
Making their way to the ring now, the team of Jimmy Wild and Jimmy Rave and Wow.
Derek Wild and Jimmy Rave. What we're going to have here.
Their opponents from Chicago, Illinois, at a combined weight of 424 pounds, CM Punk and Ace Steel. Sensational tag team from the Midwest, from Chicago, Illinois. CM Punk and Ace Steel, along with Derek Wild, Jimmy Rave already in the ring, and here's the third team. And from Nashville, Tennessee, at a combined weight of 412 pounds, the Hot Shots! I mean, we know that the Hot Shots tag team, Chase Stevens, Cassidy O'Reilly, are certainly some confident young men. But what could they be thinking to give up their shot, to give up their spot in the gauntlet for the gold yet to come tonight, putting it on the line here in this gauntlet qualifying matchup? And again, keep in mind, the team that loses the fall in this match is out of the gauntlet. The other two teams are in. Pretty plain and simple if you think about it, but why would the Hot Shots even think about putting this great opportunity on the line? I guess because they are Hot Shots, and they want to prove to the world that they can take out these young tag teams, Wild and Rave, as well as Steel and Punk.
You know, sometimes when you got a sure thing, you need to keep it. They were in the gauntlet for the gold. Now, like you said, if something should happen, they lose, they're out. First team out, it's gone, the other two are in. And I understand that Punk and Steel from the Midwest are two we need to keep our eye on, and possible X-Division players in the weeks to come.
You are now seeing CM Punk with the longer black tights in the ring, grabbing the side headlock. CM Punk and Ace Steel, tag team from Chicago, Illinois, very impressive on the independent circuit, gaining their opportunity here to shine in the NWA-TNA. Sets the clothesline, does CM Punk, goes for the go behind now. On the receiving end of the back elbow. Took him down in the corner.
Tell you what, we have seen O'Reilly and Stevens, though, take on the best in the NWA-TNA.
Cassidy O'Reilly, Chase Stevens have certainly proven themselves here. Punk hits the flying cross body block off the top. Doesn't follow up with the pinfall attempt. Instead gets to his feet and on the receiving end of a series of right hands.
You know, this is one of those matches where if you're the team not in, you kind of just want to stay out. Because that way, you have a chance.
You survive.
That's right. You're out, you're done.
Ace Steel, also from Chicago, Illinois, now into the battle, a 10-year pro. Going to go for the high vertical suplex. Oh, and takes him over with authority, crashing down to the canvas.
Man, he looks impressive.
To the cover. Two. Kick.
You just tell the way he swaggered in.
Well, they call themselves Pink Breed. This tag team of CM Punk and Ace Steel. Steel will leap over. Neither man able to connect until Ace Steel catches him with a series of knife-edge chops and then follows up with that knee driven right into the chest. There's the forearm.
Trying to get into the gauntlets.
And that gauntlet for the gold tag team matchup yet to come as we see
Derek Wild.
Derek Wild come into the ring. And this youngster from Niagara Falls, Ontario, the 5-year pro, immediately taken down to the mat.
Man, he paid the price. Remember, once you're out there, you've got everything to lose, nothing to gain. Oh, but a beautiful move by Derek Wild.
And turns it over to his partner, Jimmy Rave. Off the ropes. Illegal move that time by the Hot Shots. And look at Jimmy Rave. Right to his feet, catches him with a knife-edge chop, and then turns around and he's driven down the mat.
Cassidy O'Reilly could end this real quick right here. There. Oh, here it goes. Oh, wait a minute.
That's that cockiness, that's that confidence. Quick roll-up, almost cost him that time.
Has anybody explained to these guys the rules of what it means to stay in?
Well, you would do that. First of all, you ducked Dustin Diamond, you ducked Screech. And now you're telling him not to even get in the battle, but it's actually smart strategy just to survive in this match, because the two teams that survive, the two teams that are not pinned, will go on to the gauntlet for the gold later tonight. Double drop kick that they call the sure shot.
Hey, I didn't want to reach. I just didn't want to have to. If I should have gone in there and lost, I got too many friends to have to face. Tell them I lost the streak and saved by the bell. Couldn't do it.
Hot Shots continue their double team offense. Good cover. 2 count before a steal comes in to break it up.
Here they go. Steele and Punk getting the crowd a chance. And it's not favorable to the Hot Shots.
Raven telegraphed that back body drop, and then on the receiving end of the rider kick. Hot Shots trying to prove that they belong in that gauntlet for the gold, that it's no fluke, and they have put their spot in that gauntlet for the gold on the line in this qualifying matchup.
Suplex.
Deep version, dropping him down with a front suplex. Goes to the cover. Got 2.
You know, in their interview with Goldie, the Hot Shots were trying to claim like they were, you know, giving somebody else a chance. That they were, you know, giving people. Just totally wrong.
Quick ball up the 2 count and then right into that big clothesline.
Yeah, see O'Reilly right here.
Oh, there it is again, that overconfidence. It's all about the Hot Shots.
You know, there's just too much at stake tonight, Mike, to be playing these kind of games. Oh. Put him away.
Takes Rave up into the air, drops him down, springboards off. Jimmy Rave able to get the knees up. Oh, finally ducked the clothesline, but he didn't duck the super kick.
Crowd getting in. Right now, both of them down.
O'Reilly and Rave both down. Going to be a tag here. Are these competitors going to get back to their feet?
There is no second chance in this match.
CM Punk went airborne. Glancing blow with the drop kick off the top. Follows up with forearm smashes. Nice move, CM Punk.
Oh, yeah.
Knocked him down with a neck breaker. Comes off. Oh. Hot Shots.
Coming in easily.
But they cut off CM Punk, and there goes a steal over the top and down to the floor.
There it is. Now they'll get serious.
Super kick took Derek Wild over. Great move. Combination suplex, super kick, and the Hot Shots are proving that they belong. Oh, into the corner, and he went shoulder first into the steal.
Cassidy O'Reilly just throws Jimmy Rave out of the ring. Tell you what, gang, it's now getting... Oh, man!
High-risk move, did not connect. O'Reilly crashing down, crashed and burned on the floor.
Oh!
CM Punk went for the dive.
It's all or nothing now, gang. You've got to put somebody away. Derek Wild in the middle of the ring, getting everybody fired up.
Here he goes! He calls that move the Sky Drill Press. Flying over the top, crashing onto his opponents up on the ramp.
Look at this! Oh! Beautiful by Ace Steel.
Cut him off in mid-move, cut him with the springboard clothesline.
Remember, all the action outside the ring means nothing. It's all right here.
Oh, check this out. He's got him up in the Gory Special. New variation.
Holy cow!
Gory Special.
Breaking
into a neck breaker. He calls it the Twist of Kane. 2, 3.
You see there?
And the Hot Shots are out.
They're done.
The winners and advancing to the gauntlet for the gold, the teams of Wild and Rave, and Ace Steel and CM Punk. The Hot Shots are eliminated from the gauntlet for the gold.
The overconfidence of the Hot Shots comes back to haunt them. They put that spot in the gauntlet for the gold on the line, and they end up on the losing end of this matchup. As a result, both of the other teams, Steel and Punk, as well as Wild and Rave, there you see Steel and Punk hate breed, and the other team of Wild and Rave, both will advance later tonight. That one backfired on the Hot Shots.
Buddy, the only thing they got to do is catch the button.
The opening contest for TNA, hold on, stop action is scheduled for one fall. Thank you very much.
of all, CM Punk, Matt Striker, and Frankie, the Future Kazarian. Well, I wonder what Chris Sabin is going to think of that. The NWA-TNA X Division champion, Chris the Future Sabin. We've been calling him the Future around here for the past couple of months. Frankie the Future Kazarian, 1/3 of the tag team in this 6-man tag team opener.
You know what I love about TNA, Mike? Is sometimes it's not all about politics. Sometimes they just want to put on incredible talent. There doesn't have to be any reason other than the fact that we're showing you 6 of the best wrestlers in the business. And this is your chance to watch and enjoy this incredible group of youngsters.
What a night it's going to be. Jarrett and Gilberti for the NWA World's title. AJ Styles, D'Lo Brown to fight it out. Who will be the new #1 contender to that NWA Championship belt? More matches in the ongoing Asylum Alliance and Hard 10 tournaments. All of that tonight here on NWA-TNA. Left side of the screen, Kid Romeo hooks it up in the collar and elbow with Matt Striker.
You know, I want to talk about both these guys real quick, Mike. Matt Striker had a match on Explosion a week or so ago. Was so impressive that got him in this match. And Kid Romeo on his second appearance not too long ago on NWA-TNA. How impressive was he? It's great to see Kid Romeo back in this ring.
And again, this is what NWA-TNA is all about. You talked about Explosion, our syndicated television program available in many cities across the country. If you do well on that Explosion show, you can work your way up to the big time, to the national TV show. Striker goes for the pin on Romeo in the opening minutes of this matchup and gets a 2 count.
Folks, all I got to say is fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the ride, because you're in for one. This is going to be one unbelievable match, as we've got the Future right there.
This is Frankie Kazarian, 25 years of age, his 6th year as a pro. Been wrestling extensively on U.S. Independence as well as with the 0-1 promotion over in Japan.
Also, he was with the WWE over there in New Zealand and Australia also. Oh, what a move there by Kid Romeo.
Super counter that time by Romeo. Hit the Bulldog, hooks the leg, and gets a 2 count on Kazarian.
I was speaking to Kazarian backstage, Mike, and I was talking to him, and he told me a great story that he actually went to an autograph session to see you about 6-7 years ago and actually asked you how to get into this business.
Yeah, and can you imagine? That autograph session was in San Diego. He drove from an area near Palm Springs. It was about a 5-hour drive just to come to the autograph session. He did one better than that. He moved from Southern California back to Massachusetts, where he trained with Killer Kowalski at Killer Kowalski's famous wrestling school. And he just hit the dropkick, did Kazarian, follows it up with the deep arm drag, and another. That's the perseverance that we're talking about.
Well, he had a dream, he saw it, and he made it happen. And here he is in NWA-TNA. Here's another man who's been so impressive, CM Punk.
Tag is in to CM Punk, and he goes immediately to the offensive. Fires Johnny Swinger off into the corner. Catches him with a high charging knee. Right back to the offensive. Punk going to try and send him across, but Swinger reverses it. That time, CM Punk got the boot up. Caught him with the mood swing that time. Hooks the leg and barely got a 2 count.
We've seen Johnny Swinger on a few occasions here at TNA, and he has always been impressive. Such a talent he is. Mike, and CM Punk has been so impressive as of late. I'm telling you, what a match we've got set up to start off.
Just want to talk about professional wrestling losing one of its all-time greats with the passing this past Monday of Freddie Blassie. I grew up in Southern California. Freddie Blassie, one of the biggest reasons that I became interested in professional wrestling. You know, you look up wrestling bad guy in the dictionary, there's a picture of Freddie Blassie filing his teeth. Nice leg sweep that time. Damian Dothert in this matchup for the first time. His first appearance here on NWA-TNA. A 3-year pro is Dothert, 25 years of age, trained by former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Tell you what, Damian Dothart's just doing some great grounding here. It's just great, simple, just trying to get the pin quickly and in the match. And is actually taking control of CM Punk, Mike.
And Dothart, smart move here, taking the opposition. CM Punk bringing him over to the corner. Tag is into Johnny Swinger, who comes in, and Punk was ready. Punk was waiting and took him right down with the deep arm drag.
It's almost like there was a little miscommunication there. I think Swinger just kind of came in because Dothart's kind of looking at him, and then Swinger looked back like, hey, sorry I missed you. But hey, that's what happens, and he's out there alone now. Oh, Striker's got him.
Fez press. The signature move of the former NWA champion, the late Lou Thez. Matt Striker hit it and tries to follow up the advantage. Kid Romeo, the cheap shot from outside. Striker was ready, caught him while he was asleep. Striker hits the back elbow on Swinger, charges into him.
Oh!
Sit out, powerbomb, Swinger the pin, gets two, gets no. Only two.
I'll tell you what, he didn't. Johnny Swinger was waiting for it when Striker came in, and I'm telling you, it almost was over right there, Mike.
Striker to the ropes. Swinger plants him down. Inverted atomic drop. And Kid Romeo slingshots in with a clothesline. Goes right for the cover. CM Punk in to break it up. And back to the advantage now. The team of Kid Romeo, Damian Dothard and Johnny Swinger with Kid Romeo behind the back of referee Andrew Thomas employing the chokehold.
So much going on tonight, Mike. AJ Styles, D'Lo Brown in a match to find out who's the #1 contender. And right afterwards, Jeff Jarrett, Glenn Gilberti for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. All that tonight and more.
Yeah, NWA title and so much more at stake in that matchup.
Striker impressive there.
Striker goes to the power game, elevates Kid Romeo, sends him airborne, and Romeo with the tag into Damian Dothard, who cuts off the ring. Stops Striker from getting to his corner and getting in a tag, and now going to try and maneuver him back. Smart move that time by the 3-year pro Damian Dothard from Atlanta, Georgia.
Striker's been out there for quite a while here. He really needed that tag. Damian Dothard, though, showed his great speed, got over there and cut him off just in time with about 2 or 3 inches to spare there for Matt Striker. And, Striker's on the brunt of it now.
Out of the Northern Lights, the pin attempt here by Dothard and a 2 count on Striker. What an impressive way to open up NWA-TNA with this all-action, total non-stop action 6-man tag.
Well, that's what it's been.
Dothard slow now to make the cover, and it may have just been that momentary hesitation on the part of Dothard when he looked over to the opposite corner and then made the pin attempt on Striker that allowed Striker to not only kick out, but come back to his feet with knife-edge chops. Forearm rocks him. The reversal now into the ropes. Nice move, small package. Striker reversed it and got a 2 count.
I was talking with Matt Striker beforehand. He was so excited about being on NWA-TNA, looking so forward to this match, looking for a chance to showcase his skills. And for the most part, he's been on the receiving end of Romeo, Swinger, and Dothard, but you can see the potential in this young man, and he's just got to get him a tag right now, Mike.
Yeah, he has been on the receiving end of the brunt of this offensive attack from the trio of Kid Romeo, Damian Dothard and Johnny Swinger, and again they cut off the ring, and again they take Matt Striker. They bring him to their corner, and the fresh man comes in Johnny Swinger. Most experienced of these wrestlers is Johnny Swinger, based out of Toronto, trained by, wow, here's a blast from the past, trained by Sweet Daddy Siki. Great wrestlers from the 1960s. Mid-ring exchange by Swinger and Striker. Who's going to get the best of it? To the ropes goes Striker, able to duck the clothesline that time.
Oh, great move there by Striker, and he gets Kazarian in.
And it is Frankie Kazarian with the offensive attack. Hits a series of clotheslines on Swinger. Now to the ropes, duck the back elbow. Springs back, and he hit a back elbow, springing off the ropes. Kazarian the pin attempt, and only 2.
Looking forward ever since I was talking with ring announcer Jeremy Borash on his trip to New Zealand, Australia, telling me about Frankie Kazarian and what an incredible talent he was. Could hardly wait to see him in the ring. Here's your chance. Look at that agility. Oh,
he had an answer for both of them.
Yes, he did. Man, Swinger gets out of the ring. Dothard gets out of the ring. Wait a minute, here comes Kazarian.
Look out! Suicide dive that time, over the top rope. Crashing into Swinger out here on the arena floor at the TNA Asylum. Meanwhile, back in the ring, CM Punk got the boot up, caught the on-charging Kid Romeo. From outside, Damian Dothard hooked CM Punk.
Just throws him out. He ends up taking his teammate out too, but didn't have a chance. He just had to react.
Back body drop that time by Punk. Sent Dothard out to the floor. Wait a minute, CM Punk measuring him. There's 3 guys out here on the floor. He's gonna fly. Springboard, look out!
Takes them all out at once.
Bodies all over the TNA Asylum. Referee Andrew Thomas, at this point in time, just has to throw up his hands. Kid Romeo's gonna fly. Now who's left? The only one who hasn't is Matt Striker.
You might as well join the fun, Matt. This is your chance.
5 on the floor. 1 in the ring. What's Striker gonna do? Look out! The Asai moonsault. The namesake move of the Japanese superstar Yoshihiro Asai. And Matt Striker just hit it. What a way to open up NWA-TNA. I love these 6-man X Division matches.
Tell you what, it's like the excitement just got over all of them. I don't even know if they knew who their teammates were and who their opponents were. They were just taking bodies out, Mike, today. Oh.
Swinger telegraphs the back body drop. Striker fails to follow up. Swinger stinger that time applied by Johnny Swinger. But CM Punk immediately into the ring to halt the offense. Punk going to take him up.
Thomas there, Mike.
That's a
move by CM Punk.
Called the gory bomb. Half gory special into a power bomb to the corner. CM Punk up, Kid Romeo. Going to try and take him out of the corner. There it is. Kiss goodnight that time by Kid Romeo. Now it's Striker up. That's his move called the Striker Driver, his version of the DVD. 1, 2. Broken up by Damian Dothert. Wow.
It's just bedlam in there right now. Oh.
Dothert and Kazarian. Kazarian fights him off. He calls it the wave of the future.
Of CM Punk, Matt Striker, and Frankie Kazarian.
He is Frankie the Future Kazarian. The move is called the Wave of the Future, and it proves the difference. Because there you see the winning team. Matt Striker on the left, Frankie Kazarian in the middle, CM Punk on the right. Wow. Well, I guess this is appropriate. CM Punk, the man who's trying to do everything within his power to impress Raven.
He worships Raven, Mike. He idolizes Raven, and now he's going to try and defend Raven's honor in the ring against Shane Douglas. And what a way to win Raven's approval than to go out there and beat his mortal enemy right there, Mike.
Yeah, and of all things, the Clockwork Orange House of Fun match, Raven's specialty, Raven's brainchild, the ring already set up for that, and CM Punk, Northern Lights suplex that time, took him over using the steel chair as Douglas went back first, crashing down to the mat.
I mean, this kid, not only does he worship Raven like he does, but he almost looks like one of his offspring, does he not? I mean, he resembles him in so many ways.
And he's been talking about being a part of the gathering, joining Julio and Alexis as one of Raven's disciples.
Chops there.
Hear the echo of the knife edge chop across the chest.
Oh.
CM Punk able to elevate Douglas that time with a back body drop. Follows up with a kick that sends Douglas out to the floor. Interesting, the weapons, other than the chair with that suplex, have really not come into play.
Well, I think, they caught Shane Douglas so off guard when CM Punk came out here to defend. Look at him. Right through.
Whoa! Suicide dive by CM Punk. He caught Shane Douglas on the way down, but it also looked like he went face first into the steel.
CM Punk there grabbing the garbage can.
Got the trash can wedged between the under the bottom rope and sends Douglas face first into the trash can.
He's like punch drunk there. Doesn't know where he is.
Now charging at Douglas, who sidesteps him. CM Punk answers. But Douglas, there you see the experience edge. There you see the veteran Shane Douglas as he drives CM Punk back first to the arena floor.
That's where CM Punk's eagerness to please Raven can get him in trouble. He's going to have to, if he's put himself in this match with Shane Douglas, he's going to have to concentrate, Mike. Because the franchise has got way too much experience on him.
Oh, man. And again he goes back first into the safety rail. He's pointing at you.
No, he's pointing at you.
Me?
I don't know. I don't want to look him in the eye. Here he is.
spit out.
But CM Punk's not going to have it. This kid's got fire and spunk, and he's coming right at him, Mike. Not backing down for anything.
Oh, wow, what a trash can shot.
He just made a mockery of that trash can. Oh, man.
Referee Andrew Thomas checking on the condition of CM Punk. Looks like he's out.
I mean, it's not even just Raven, Douglas. There's anybody associated with Raven.
Sure, because he's sending a message. Raven isn't here. Raven was burned last week by Father James Mitchell in the fireball.
Oh, man. He just took the end of that racket.
Yeah, the wooden end of the tennis racket and just drove it right into the throat, the unprotected throat of CM Punk. Douglas follows up the advantage in the corner. Drives the right hand into the jaw, into the head. Repeated shots by Douglas in the corner has CM Punk in trouble.
CM Punk's getting a lesson here. Handed to him. Oh, look at that. Just choking him out right there with a foot.
Shane Douglas claiming that Raven will be here next Wednesday.
Well, I think CM Punk wishes he'd come out right now. Oh,
but in the interim,
agility.
Trying to do everything he can to CM Punk, who comes back, catches him out of nowhere with the jawbreaker. Quickly to the top.
Oh, beautiful move by CM Punk.
Flying off the top, uses the steel chair to take down Douglas.
I've always thought that CM Punk would fit right into the X division in NWA-TNA. This guy has done so many things and he has so much ability. But right now, he is trying to take on Shane Douglas and defend Raven's honor, who of course can't be here due to the injuries.
Shane Douglas needs to remain focused here on the task at hand, which is CM Punk. Goes for the pin, lateral press and a 2 count. Douglas cannot look past CM Punk in anticipation of eventually facing Raven one-on-one.
You know, just think about it, how embarrassing it would be to Shane Douglas, and how short would his stint be in TNA if he was to lose this matchup right here to CM
Here's
Punk.
a pin attempt. Here's 2. No, Douglas got the shoulder up.
I mean, here he is spouting off all this about Raven, and I don't like he's determined a Raven wannabe comes out here and beats him.
And again, advantage has shifted momentarily. Countered, reversed, the low blow. Again, this is a no disqualification match. Anything and everything goes. And speaking of that, Douglas goes into his boot.
I'll tell you what, CM Punk's going to have to use anything and everything.
Like he's got brass knuckles or something.
The chair right through it.
That's legal as well.
What is that? What is that? Brass knuckles?
2.
He got him. Oh, thought he had it.
The second time that CM Punk has been on the verge of victory here against Shane Douglas.
I'll tell you what, CM Punk is showing himself admirably out here tonight.
Oh, and Douglas using that brass knuckle. Oh, there's the belly to belly. Planted him. Hooks the leg. Gets 2. Got him.
Over.
The winner of the match, the franchise, Shane Douglas.
The patented belly-to-belly suplex by Shane Douglas that he's used to defeat so many opponents. And well, there's the devil, Father James Mitchell. We know that he's made a deal with Mitchell. He's made a deal with the devil.
Oh, wait a minute now. Douglas is just almost sacrificing CM Punk right here to the devil.
Oh, CM Punk just spit right in the face of Mitchell.
You gotta admire his attitude.
You can't blame him trying to fight off Douglas. Oh my God! Another fireball right into the face of CM Punk. Father Mitchell is struck again. It was Raven. Who is it? It's Julio Dinero. But members of the gathering from the back have come out to the ring to make the save. But Shane Douglas and Father James Mitchell have left their mark on CM Punk. A second week in a row and a second fireball.
It's almost like the devil is just laughing at him right there as he's standing next to Shane Douglas as the gathering is checking on.
As well as one of the trainers and also Tony Falk from the back.
Well, obviously
has come out here to check.